Ribeye Wrapped Stuffed Poblanos. Let's go. Alright, our first step. We're going to take our fresh poblano peppers. We're going to make them into a boat. So basically, I am just going to take the stem off. I'm going to cut them in half and make them into a nice little boat. It's going to be a good vessel for our mix that we're going to put in later. So when I'm doing this, when I cut them in half, I'm taking this membrane and these seeds out the best I can, knocking them out. I don't want that extra heat in there. So here we're going to add, we've got our cream cheese that's been softened. Laid it on the counter just for a couple, 2 or 3 hours to let it get soft. That's going to make it nice and easy to move around. We're using real crab meat. We're not using imitation crab meat. Do what you like. We like the real crab meat in our poppers. Side note, this is a fly magnet. They love them. Then I'm going to take some parsley. I'm going to open up the big side, no mufflers here. I'm going to add some parsley. That's going to add some color for me. And then where we're getting all the flavor in these poppers, garlic powder. I never measure, so go to taste. I don't like a lot of heavy garlic, but that's about where I like it, about right there. So now we just mix it up. Now that we've got our mixture of crab meat, cream cheese, garlic powder, and parsley mixed together, we've mixed it really well. It's all melded together. We're going to take this and we're going to transfer it into a Ziploc baggie and then cut a corner out and do a little piping into these poblanos. We've got our filling all into a baggie here, sandwich baggie. We're going to clip just the tip and we're going to go in and we are going to fill this with our cream cheese. Alright, so we've got our poblanos full of that cream cheese, crab meat mixture. So now we've got a plate with some just good old Mexican cheese on it. I'm going to take my poblanos that are filled, and I'm just going to put a little bit of cheese on, just a quick dip. Because who doesn't love some cheese? So I did an experiment here. I cut some the long ways so that were flat, some a different way that made more of a boat. And it turned out the flat ones work a lot better for this, so just a side note. I know we're all learning as we go here. Alright, so we have our peppers on. They're probably going to run about 20-25 minutes on a pit at 300. We're just running good charcoal right now on our Ribeye Hurtado smoke box. Probably one of our favorite things to cook on. Many things that we have to cook on, but it's one of our favorites. So we've got these certified Angus beef 1/4 inch cut ribeyes right here that we talked our local butcher into slicing for us. We're going to use our Smokin' Magic rib rub and we're going to season up both sides of this so we can just get all that flavor in. I want this seasoning to meld in and soak into that meat. So when we wrap them around those poblanos here in just a minute, we're going to have all that great flavor. So we'll flip them, we'll make sure to get both sides. And then we'll wrap. Alright, so we got our peppers done, and now we're getting to wrap them in that certified Angus beef, thin cut 1/4 inch ribeye. So one thing that's good about this is they're so thin, we can just take our hand and we can flatten them out a little bit, kind of like you do a pork tenderloin if you're going to make a pork loin sandwich. So I'm flattening that out, thin it out. The steak was seasoned with our rib rub. It was made for our pork ribs, and then we quickly figured out it is phenomenal on beef. Anything we do, steak, whatever, that rib rub is on everything. When we cook competition, that rib rub's on our brisket as the main ingredient. So don't sleep on it, it's good. I know it's hitting good all across the nation. So, I can take my poblano, cheese side down, right in the middle. It's gonna help hold it in. I'm gonna take the ribeye, wrap it around either side, take 2 toothpicks, and crisscross them. And then you get your little steak pepper burrito. Huh. Damn. Oh, legit.